Hello, everybody. My name is Alec, and I'm going to be giving you a presentation about an app called Productivity Daily Planner, and we're going to get in depth on the pros, cons, and benefits of this app. Before we start talking about the app, let's talk about some issues I've noticed in my day to day life that I use this app to address. First issue being I have trouble staying focused. I've had ADHD my entire life, and it makes it hard for me to stay focused on anything, whether it's schoolwork or chores around the house. Second issue being lack of motivation. When I'm done with a long day of school or have some free time in my day, I rarely feel motivated to go do something productive, such as go to the gym, do homework, or study. I would much rather sit in bed and take a nap or watch some TV. Third issue being I have a hard time setting goals. It's hard for me to set goals. For one, it's just hard to think up a new goal. And two, it's hard to keep track of goals once you do set them. And then the last issue being poor time management. I've noticed that I'm constantly running late, whether it's to class, family dinners, or any other function. And then even when I do get to the function, I spend way too much time and way longer than I should. All right, so just a quick overview of the app Productivity Daily Planner before we get into the details that I think are very important about the app. This app is available on both iOS and Android. It's great for anyone who struggles with being productive or anyone who just wants a good daily planner to keep track of their activities and goals. This app includes many features to help you stay on track, stay focused, and manage time and set goals. And we'll get in depth on those features in the upcoming slides. All right, so moving on from the overview of the app into the key features, we'll go more in depth with video demonstrations of how to use these features in the upcoming slides, but this is just kind of getting to know the key features. Uh, One of the features I liked the most about this app was the goal setting portion of it. If you're someone who has a hard time setting goals for yourself, this app has preloaded suggested goals in different categories for you to choose from. And if you don't want to choose one of their goals and you have a goal that you want to set for yourself, you can also do that in this app. Another feature that I really enjoyed about this app was the activity timer. You can use it in a stopwatch or timer format, and for me, it helped me stay motivated to stay working and focused during the time that the timer was on. Up next on the key features is the to-do list. The to-do list function in this app was very helpful in helping me remember to complete all the things I had to do in one day, and also helped me stay on track and stay more focused. And then the last thing on this list is going to be the daily planner. Uh, the daily planner, you can use it as a regular calendar function, kind of like Google Calendar or any other calendar app, but it's just a nice function to have in the app. All right, now we are going to be getting into the user examples of how to use the goal setting function. First thing you're going to want to do is click on the three rings in the bottom center, and that's going to take you to the goals category. As you can see here, there is a ton of different categories to choose from. Uh, what you're going to want to do is you can choose a preloaded goal, or you can add your own goal. Another thing that's really cool that you can do is you can add your own category. So if you want a hobbies category, you could add a hobbies category into there and then set goals for your hobbies in that subcategory. Now you may be wondering what it looks like to set a goal in this app. So I'm going to do a health and wellness goal, and I'm going to say, oh, I want to keep my weight under 180 pounds. What you're going to do is you're going to click set goal and then click keep my weight under blank pounds, and then you're just going to follow the steps in this demonstration. As you can see, there's lots of opportunity for customization within the goal. whether it's the urgency or the color you want the category. You can also set milestones within this. So we're going to say we want this first milestone to be week 1. So we're going to throw week 1 in there. And then what's the milestone going to be? It's going to be a weigh-in. And then what do we want our target value to be? So after 1 week of working out, we're going to want our target value to be 179. We're going to want to weigh 179 pounds after a week of working out, which I think is a pretty good goal. Once again, you go in here and you choose the units you want it measured by. So we're going to do pounds, and then the target date. You just click on it, set the date that you want. All right. And then within this, we can also add activities. So what activity are we going to do to help work towards our goal? We're going to go to the gym. And then how often do we want to go to the gym? We want to go pretty much daily. We're going to take Saturday and Sunday off, but we're going to go daily, and we're going to set a time that we want to go to the gym. So we're going to go late after school or early in the morning before school. So we get that sense of accomplishment at the very beginning of our day. And then here we're having this repeat all the way from when our goal starts to when our goal ends. And then you can also set a time limit for how long you want to do that activity within your goal. So we did 1 hour. We're going to go to the gym 1 hour every weekday. That's going to help us work towards our goal of losing about 10 pounds. And then once you do complete your goal for the day, check it off, and it'll show you you've completed 1 out of however many repeated goals or activities you have within that goal. All right, moving on to the to-do list and timer example. First thing you're going to want to do is click in the bottom left on the activities, and it takes you straight to your to-do list. Then from here, you're going to go to the top right, click the add button, and you're going to add an activity to your to-do list. Today, we're just going to do get milk. This isn't a recurring activity, so we are going to do it as a one-time thing for today. Moving down from there, when we want to get it, we'll do it just sometime today. It doesn't need to be any specific time. And then you have an opportunity to choose what color it's from. And now when you go to your home page, you see it pop up as an activity for only today. The to-do list function also has a reoccurring setting. So we're going to do a reoccurring activity as working out. So for this, we're going to go to the recurring section, the daily, but we're not going to work out on Saturdays and Sundays. Then we're going to do it in the evening around, let's say 8 o'clock. Then we're going to want to work out for 2 hours. This is going to be coming in handy for the timer function, which we're going to get into a little later on this slide. And then, as you can see here, you can choose the color of the activity. You can choose to add it to a different calendar, and you can also choose to set a reminder. You can also choose a priority for the activity. Now you can see here, it's in the recurring section because it's something you want to do every day, a recurring activity. And the get milk is in the to-do list because it's something you need to do just today. So as you can see here, it automatically puts it on your schedule throughout the rest of the week, but milk is not on the schedule. All right, this is the activity timer. This shows you how long you're supposed to be working out for. So if you want a daily workout, you can have it set as a timer or a stopwatch, but you have to meet that hour goal. It gives you a visual representation of how long you need to stay focused for. And then once you're done, you just check the box and it clears it off of your schedule. But as you can see, it doesn't clear off your schedule for the rest of the week, just for today. All right, moving on to the example of the daily planner function of this app. First thing we're going to do is we're going to tap in the upper left-hand corner and click on calendar. You can do a couple different things with the daily planner. You can set activities to appear today. So this example, we're going to eat dinner today. We're going to do that tonight at around 8 o'clock, and we're going to want to do that for about an hour. So we're going to set the time to 8 o'clock, and then the duration to 1 hour. And then, as you see here, it populates on our daily planner or calendar. Uh, and then you can go in and edit the activities after you've set them in there. So we really want to eat dinner tonight, so we're going to change that to a high priority activity. And then here we're going to add another activity. This one's going to be something for the future. So what we got to do, we got to study for our math exam. And we don't have to do it today or tomorrow. We got to do it someday. And that someday is going to be Wednesday, October 2nd. And then from there, we're going to scroll down. We want to study in the afternoon for about 2 hours. So we're going to set our time to when we want to study to 17:30. And then we're going to say we want to study for 2 hours because this is a really important math exam. We're going to put it at the highest priority. And then we can also add reminders so we don't forget. And as you see here, it populates into our calendar. All right, so moving into my personal experience with this app has helped me in many ways, such as staying focused. That activity timer on this app really helps me stay focused and motivated towards what I'm doing. Also, this app has helped me set goals through the goal setting functions. I've learned how to create my own goals and also work off of the goals that they had built into the app. Another thing, I've been way more motivated. I have something to work towards too with my goals, and I also am motivated while working towards them because I have that activity timer to keep me on track and focused. I'm also way more on time because I have my to-do list helping me out, and I have my daily planner helping me out with all my activities scheduled into there. And then I also complete everything that I need to do on time more often than not now with the to-do list function of this app. Now, moving into the pros and cons of this app, we're going to go start off with one of the pros. It has a ton of useful features, uh, so much so that, as you can see on the con side, that it's difficult to learn to navigate the app and how to use all of the features of it. Another pro of the app, it's free to download, but then again, on the con side, there's a subscription required to unlock certain features of this app, and some of these features are uh, more just customization features. You still get the full use of the app, you just can't customize it as much without subscribing. And then another pro, it is easy to add events and tasks to your to-do list and calendar. That's one of the main reasons I use the app, and it's a really easy function on the app. And then just finishing up with the pros, the productivity timer, I really like that because it gives me a visual representation of how close I am to completing my tasks. And then the color coding availability, that makes it really easy to see which category of activity I'm in. And then the last thing on the con side, uh, it pushes you to buy the subscription for the app, and it just gets kind of annoying seeing that every time you open the app. Before this presentation ends, I just wanted to throw in two bonus features. These are features that the app offers that I didn't really take advantage of. just because it's not my cup of tea, but they have a diary section where you can uh, log your feelings, how you're feeling throughout the day, do mood check-ins, and you can track all that. It also has a notes section for just in case you get that $1 million idea in the middle of the day and need to write that down. Now that we're at the end of this presentation, I want to just give you guys a quick summary of what we went over. Uh, we started off on what my productivity issues were and what caused me to look for this app. And then we also went over what the app is and why I chose this app. We went in depth on the features of the app and how to use them. And then after that, we went over how these features helped me be more productive in my personal life. And then we also did a quick pros and cons of the app just so you can kind of get an idea of what the app's all about.